Today I'm going to share a story about imagination and an exciting look into the future. But before we do that, I think we should get to know each other a little bit better. So by show of hands, how many of you have heard of virtual reality? My kind of crowd. We're going to get along just great. How many of you have actually tried virtual reality? Even better. Cool. So there's a couple of folks in the back that didn't raise their hands. And to catch you up to speed, here's a video that does a good job of explaining what it is.
So crazy.
Aw, you're so cute. Oh, I'm so cute. Oh. Hey, I have a stick now. Come here. You have the stick? Yeah, go get it. Oh, he actually gets it. Come on. Oh, you're so cute.
And for a quick laugh, here's how some people react when they see it for the first time. Yeah, I really wanted to get a laugh out of you. So we're going to talk a little bit about why it's important and what it means for us and what it is. But let's take a step back. Imagine an elementary school at recess. There's kids playing basketball, running back and forth. There's some more kids at the jungle gym going down the slides. Maybe some teachers off to the side chatting, waiting for recess to be over. And then all the way in the back of the field, ducking in between bushes, waving an imaginary sword at nothing in particular, there's a kid playing by himself. That was me 14 years ago. And while I don't play with imaginary swords at elementary schools anymore, I still am chasing my imagination. And it all started with books. When I picked one up, I couldn't put it down until I was done. I really could imagine these universes, picture it so vividly in my head. All these dreams of aliens and spaceships, black holes, dinosaurs, pirates. Imagine my disappointment when I grew up and I realized that none of it was real and that I would never get to actually see any of it with my own eyes. It was like finding out Santa doesn't exist. And there's a kid in the back that's going to have a very awkward conversation with his parent later. But I grew up a bit, and then I started watching movies. And wow, that was magical. Seeing my imagination come to life on the big screen, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. But I grew up a bit more, and I realized it was always someone else's story, and the movies always ended too soon. Along came video games, and that's what I really got addicted to. I could take control of my own destiny, save the world, become a mighty warrior. It's not just me. All of humanity has been chasing our imaginations for a little while now, starting with campfire stories of myths and legends, of heroes and monsters, and then with art and music, providing more and more ways that we could engage with our imaginations. Films and video games are just the latest iteration in a way that we've been able to make our dreams and our imaginations tangible for others to understand. But I always wanted something more. I wanted something I could believe was real. I wanted something I could experience. So, seems like all of you are familiar, besides a few guys in the back, with virtual reality, these wonky headsets that project over your eyes and over your field of vision. So as you look around, you feel like you're somewhere else in a digital world. But the technology of today allows for so much more than just a headset. With the technology of today, you can actually run in place, jump, walk around, touch and feel things that aren't there, or have things that aren't there touch you. You can hear the world around you, in some special cases, taste and smell the world around you. If you're really lucky, you can even fly. So, virtual reality is a physical element of the digital lives that we all lead. If you think about it, we've digitized almost every way that we live our lives, from the way we work with productivity tools, creativity tools, financial tools, to the personal lives with online social networks, online profiles, communication, online dating. Finally, that kid on the playing field 14 years ago is so excited. I finally found something that I've been looking for my whole life. And I know that my fellow dreamers out there have also found something they've been looking for. I mean, the excitement is really real, and you've probably been following virtual reality as much as I have. For us, the future of our imagination is indulgence. It's indulging all of our senses, our hopes and our dreams, to live in the universes that we've only had to rely on our imagination to get to before. It's a shared experience that we can have with others that also share our dreams. But what about the non-dreamers? What about the rest of the world? What about the pragmatic realists, like my mother? What about the office managers, the blue-collar workers? What about the rest of the world? What does this mean for them? Well, I believe that creativity, that imagination, is something that we all grow up with. But as we get older, and as we get more experienced, we learn that you can't always get what you want. We learn that some of our dreams will never come true. And we get caught in a cycle of work, home, sleep, repeat, work, home, sleep, repeat. And pretty soon, for a lot of the world, our lives look like this. It's kind of depressing. Like 15% of our population depressing. In developed countries, that really shouldn't come as a surprise. A lot of people don't get to do what we want. And in poverty-stricken areas, some kids have never even been to the other side of the city that they grew up in. 71% of Americans can't afford to leave the country. They don't get to see snow, hear an ocean. And other parts of the world have similar societal patterns as well. In China, over 70% of their workforce lives in cubicles or factories, in dorms where they wake up and they work and they sleep in the same factory. It's not uncommon now for Chinese factories to deploy nets around their facilities so people don't jump out of windows. So, to the average person, virtual reality is a way to bring the world to your doorstep. It's a way to experience things that you've long given up on. It's a way to do something like this. What a powerful thing. It's not just the economically disenfranchised either. It's the elderly who can't move like they used to. It's the disabled, the phobic, the shy. With over a third of the world with a smartphone, virtual reality is $15 away. So for all of us, the future of our imagination is experience. It's a way to democratize and distribute life experiences. It's a way to change people's perspective on life, to help dreams stay alive. It's a really powerful way to keep imagining things can be better. For a lot of the world, we can finally step into those dreams that we've always sought to seek. So, whether you're a kid running around on an elementary school field, whether you're a grandparent who grew up during the space race, dreaming of going to the moon, I want you to do something. Imagine if anything was possible. Where would you go? And what would you do? Because that's the future that we're working on. And I'm so excited for all of you to be a part of it. Thank you.